What kind of question is that?
It's a simple question. Do you agree with your father that we don't have a future together?
Well, my father didn't write that letter, and no one can predict the future.
But this letter predicts that our marriage isn't going to last. Is that what you think?
How can you ask me that?
How can I not ask you that? Why else would you not tell me about this letter? Okay, do you feel that we aren't going to make it to forever? Or do you not even want to? I have doubts. I want to know about them.
I guess I was having a crisis of confidence. My dad takes off, and then I get this letter saying that I'm not cut out for commitment. And it shook me. We're fighting all the time, and I'm thinking that this is my fault, and I can't do this.
This being what? Marriage?
I don't like fighting with you. I don't like feeling like I'm sabotaging myself.
Okay. I'm not totally blameless in this. Okay, I gave you a rough time about working with Johnny, but we disagreed, right? We can do that. We're two different people. We're not going to see eye to eye all the time. It doesn't mean we do not love each other.
I know that. We're great together.
Yeah, we belong together.
But can we stay together? That's the question.
This is about you are incredibly loyal, almost to a fault. I mean, the way you are with your father and your brother, I mean, you've stuck with them no matter what.
That's different. They're my family.
That's what happens when you get married to someone. They become your family. Maybe that's what you're afraid of, that I'm gonna let you down.
No,
somehow,
I'm not afraid that you're gonna let me down. I'm worried about myself. You're right. Maybe I'm a little gun-shy because of my family. At one point or another, the Spencers have always run away from the thing that's supposed to be good for them. And maybe that means that I'm better off alone.
Wait a second. Is that what you want?
That's not what I want. That's not what I want. I love you. And I try to do the good wife thing, and I'm terrible at it. I can't cook. And I know this. I drove this crazy with my expectations. I tried to do the PCPD thing. I did it for a while. It was interesting, but that's not me.
It's fine.
No, it's not fine because we fight all the time.
I don't think we fight all the time.
Fine, we don't fight all the time. When it's good, it's so good. But we're going in different directions. What kind of marriage is that? How can we possibly think that we're gonna last? This is why I didn't want to tell you about the letter. Because it pushed all my buttons, and it's put my insecurities on high, and now I'm inflicting them on you.
Oh, you're my wife. I want to know what you're feeling.
Okay, then it's not just the letter. I've been thinking about this for a while. I've talked to my dad about it.
Talk to Luke. When how he feels about marriage, I gotta say that's a little bit alarming.
I'm talking about myself as a human being. I like taking risks. I like feeling adrenaline once in a while.
I like adrenaline.
Of course you do, when you're the one who's taking the risk, but me, not so much.
Yeah, you got me. I don't want to see the woman I love more than life itself in any danger.
Baby, you're so loving and you're so protective, but it just feels so safe.
So what are you saying? What are you saying to me? That I'm smothering you? Is our marriage boring?
I love you. I love being married to you. But this is about me. I'm constantly measuring my life against a history that I was never a part. And I grew up hearing all these stories, and it makes a part of me feel like love equals adventure, and you get a lot of excitement out of your job, and that's great. And being a detective is not just your job, it's who you are. And I'm not saying that the club is the same thing, but it's something that I care about.
And I guess you made the right choice.
Even if I'm working with Johnny.
You say Johnny has changed, and for everyone's sake, I hope you're right.
But you think that he's using me and the club as a front for things that are illegal?
Yeah. That, and I was jealous. I know it was a long time ago, but you two were in love. And I don't want to lose you to him or anybody else. I love you, Lulu.
I know that you do.
And I was acting like a jerk, like an insecure idiot. And I'm sorry for that. And I'm trying to find a way to make it up to you.
You don't owe me anything.
I'm your husband. If you're happy, I'm doing my job. If you're miserable, then I'm obviously not doing it.
I'm not miserable, and my problems are mine.
You don't have problems. You were living your life. I just got a little bit controlling.
Okay, you're a little controlling. But I was the same way. When you were shot, I was upset that you were going back to work so soon.
I should have remembered that and how much I didn't like that and know that you wouldn't like it either.
Oh my God, you're allowed to have an opinion.
Here's my opinion. I will support you through all your plans and all your dreams. Just like you support me through mine. Our marriage isn't perfect. I don't know whose is. But if you are willing to work at this a little bit, then give it a try. I think we'll have an amazing life together. So that was me apologizing.
I'm sorry for making the deal with Johnny without consulting you. And the dress, I should apologize for the dress that we couldn't afford, but I wanted it, and I felt like I deserved it. It was my night.
You did, and you do.
When I went through the opening alone, I thought that you were going to be there, and you didn't show up.
I meant to call you.
I know you were stopping Heather, and you helped save my father, but even if you hadn't, I realized something, that I got what I wanted. I got the dress and I got the club. But that doesn't mean anything without you.
I really wanted to be there. I'm really proud of you.
I know you are. I love you. It's just that forever word scares me.
You want a guarantee?
Yeah, I do.
There isn't one. There are no guarantees. You just have to take that leap of faith and know that I'm going to be there to catch you. I remember the first time I saw you, and I thought you were someone special. And I wanted a chance with you. That's why I let your brothers kick the crap out of me at the bar so that you would feel sorry for me.
I know. Why do you always tell the story like you let them kick your butt?
Because I could have run away if I wanted to, but then I wouldn't have had my chance with you. That's the way I feel now, and that's the way I hope I feel in 50 years.
It's really sweet.
I want to spend every day that I can with you. And if that turns into forever, then even better.
I wish we had done this days ago and talked it through. Of course, we would have if I hadn't hidden the letter from you.
It would mean a lot if your father didn't think we could make it.
Actually, that should have been my first clue that he didn't write the letter. Because he would say to live my own life and to make my own rules. He wouldn't say to love you or to not love you. He always tells me to trust my own instincts.
And what do your instincts tell you?
My instincts tell me that the smartest thing I ever did was marry you. And that if I'm scared forever, the only person that I want to do that with would be you.
Oh, but I'm so boring, you know?
I didn't say that. I said I was boring.
Oh, well then maybe we should do something about that.